Wow, I want to make a movie like that one day. Wow, I want to make a song like that one day. Wait.
Alright, let's do it. Come on, let's go. Gotta get pencil, pen, whatever. This idea. Okay. 2002, Space Odyssey. Your Way? Come on. Come on. Think. Wait. Can't think of anything good. Am I kidding? I've never done this before. I don't have any money. How am I gonna do? I'm gonna make a song. Bro thinks he's Cooper's. The movie? I've never done talented. I don't have ideas.
We have a lot of dreams, but I feel like we overcomplicate it. It's probably a lot simpler than we think. Maybe it's just doing the thing. Maybe we just have to start.
I also have dreams. Just like you, I want to be a screenwriter, director, singer-songwriter, and putting these dreams into action is something that I've always put a lot of deep thought into. I'm sure many of you can relate when I say there comes a point where you realize that the way I spend my day must not be enough. Something has to change. It comes to a point where we have to decide. We really can't go any further with this dream unless we take action. And maybe we never start because we claim to not know exactly how to do it, or we subconsciously believe that we can't chase our dreams. But whatever the reason is, I know that we all have a power within to actually do it, to overcome the fear and actually start working and achieving our dreams. And there's no one-size-fits-all simple one-word answer for how to get our dreams, but I do think it's a lot simpler than we think. I believe our dreams are achievable, but it's going to take consistent action. It's going to take something a lot more than what you may be doing right now. But it's your consistent action, so it's up to you. You have the power to make your dreams happen. So it's time to take your dreams seriously. I'm in my senior year of film school, college. It wasn't until about a year ago where I started to obsess on what it would take to actually practically chase my dreams. And that's when I got into Tony Robbins. Thank you, Mom. If you don't know Mr. Robbins, he's an author, a coach, a motivational speaker, but I wouldn't really define him as anything listed on Google. To me, he's just a human who really cares about other human beings and their dreams and their lives. And he's a genius at tapping into this source of power that I mentioned earlier in the video. The power to chase our dreams, this unstoppable force that we all have within. Our dreams are achievable with practical steps, yes, but we really need to learn how to tap into this power. You see, the problem is that most of us feel like we don't have the power to achieve our dreams, which is understandable because maybe we haven't proven it to ourselves yet. But what's around us today is because of past decisions. And we can always change. We can take massive action and truly amaze ourselves. This is what Tony Robbins talks about, taking massive action. Tony says we have to tap into our why, a reason, a purpose, because this will give us a drive, a deeply emotional drive to sustain us long term. Our dreams can't be for something superficial. Why are you actually trying to do this? I'm not going to answer that for you. This could be a whole nother video on its own, but think about it. We'll come back to this later. For us artists, us dreamers, we have to tap into this source of power because, let's face it, we have a lot of work to do. We have to take the reins and the responsibilities for our creative projects and do the groundwork. It's a lot, but you're not alone. Other people have done it. Success leaves clues. So look at others. Who are the people you look up to? Who are the people that have achieved things that are similar to the things that you want to achieve? You may feel like you're in the dark with your dreams, but others have done it and made it out on the other side. Of course, no two people are on the same path, but we can use other people's stories to help our own. Look at their success and their mistakes. Learning from someone's mistakes looks like this. If someone did something for 5 years and then switched their strategy and had a breakthrough, then mimic that breakthrough. Don't mimic the strategy that didn't work for 5 years. So how do you learn about other people's stories? You research. And the parts of their stories that resonate within your soul, those are the parts to identify and implement into your own journey. And that's what I did. So I figure, okay, I want to be a screenwriter. How did other people do it? So I researched Matt Damon and Ben Affleck's story, screenwriters of Good Will Hunting. Ever heard of it? It's one of my favorite films. Matt Damon and Ben Affleck wrote the script first and then brought it to producers. They had the script ready. It was grueling, but they did the work and they had it done. That film started as a 40-page script Matt Damon wrote for a playwriting class for his senior year at Harvard. So for my journey, just have the script ready. Write a script now. It's never too early. That's what my editing teacher told me last year. He said if you want to be a screenwriter, then start writing feature scripts right now. Don't look at your dream as something in the future. You have to act according to it right now. You have to change your mentality. And that's my next point, mentality. This is all a mental game. Part of our problem is that we have beliefs that limit what we're capable of. We believe that we don't have the power to reach our dreams, so it doesn't happen. What we have to do instead is affirm beliefs that empower us and empower our ability to chase our dreams. And the strongest belief that I feel we can implement into ourselves is one where we embody the persona of the person who has already achieved our dreams. In Jack Canfield's book, The Success Principles, which is a really great book, you should all read it, the principle that I resonate with most is principle 12, which is act as if. Act as if your dream is a given. Pretend like you're already living that reality. This embodiment of identity drives you to act accordingly. Someone who's not a songwriter may do what you're doing right now, not write songs. But someone who is a songwriter is going to write songs. That's who they are. That's what they do. They have to. So you have to choose. Who are you and what do you have to do? I mean, this is just the basic law of attraction, vibration, right? I mean, you don't attract what you want, you attract who you are. Then you can manifest belief followed by action, belief followed by action. So you think the right thoughts, and then you follow through with what you would do if you assumed the responsibility of your dream. Meaning, if you had your dream, what would be your responsibility? For me, songwriting was possible from my belief. I had this spontaneous vision, intuition that I can't really explain, but it just came to me one day that I would be a songwriter, that this is just who I am. It felt really deep, and the following weeks I was just spewing out song ideas, melodies, chords, lyrics. I filled up all of the storage on my phone from voice memos and videos, just recording every idea I had. And this all stemmed from my belief in who I was. So reflect on your identity. How are you defining yourself? How do you see yourself, and how does that affect your beliefs, both conscious and subconscious, as to what you are capable of achieving? Decide who you are and allow your actions to align with that. Now, if you're still wondering, well, I mean, what are those actions? What do I do? Okay, I decide who I am, but now what? Well, once you decide who you are, and now you're lost on what exactly you have to do, you might be overcomplicating it. Do the obvious. Back to Matt Damon and Ben Affleck. Do the obvious. Write the script. Let me show you a video that I posted on Instagram recently. If you're an aspiring artist, I just want to remind you of this. If you want to be a filmmaker, make a film. If you want to be a musician, record a song. If you want to be a writer, write a story, a painter, a painting. Don't overthink it. Don't wait. Just do it now. Just do the thing that your identity calls for. Even if it seems scary, you have to do that big thing and take that leap. You just have to. There's no way around it. For me, I want to be a singer-songwriter, so I gotta make my own music. I don't know how to record or mix or produce. Well, now it's time to learn. And right now, that's what I'm doing. I'm seeing how I can produce music on Logic Pro. I'm learning how to record vocals, mix tracks, do my own mastering. And importantly, I'm learning as I go. I'm learning as I make songs. I'm not letting the fact that I don't know everything about producing stop me from producing. Learn as you go. Don't make excuses. You should create and learn at the same time. Like I said before, I'm writing a feature script because that's what my dream calls for. I'm doing the obvious. Have I done it before? No. Is that going to stop me? Also no. I will learn as I go, but the most important part is that I actually start. I'm doing the thing. And so you need to do the thing, and you need to do it every day. Remember, we have to take massive action, consistent action. This lies in the day-to-day behaviors. What are you doing when you wake up? The dream happens in the now, and not tomorrow, but today, right now. Right now. Maybe just do the thing isn't very satisfying. Maybe you want specifics, but there's a reason why I brought up purpose and mentality first. I'm not ignoring the how, but I don't think that it's the most important thing. Let's instead go back to the why. Has this idea marinated a bit? Tony Robbins says that you don't need to know the how, you just need to know your what and your why. If you give yourself a target and you truly commit to that target, the how will figure itself out. The real breakthrough doesn't happen when you find out a specific piece of information that's going to help you on how to chase your dreams. It's when you truly decide on your what and your why, your target, and then you commit to it. You don't need permission to decide this. You don't need to wait until you find out about something. Terence McKenna, a fascinating mystic, philosopher, speaker, has this really great quote on courage. It goes like this: nature loves courage. You make the commitment and nature will respond to that commitment by removing impossible obstacles. Dream the impossible dream and the world will not grind you under, it will lift you up. This is how magic is done, by hurling yourself into the abyss and discovering that it's a featherbed. The real courage is committing to your what and your why. The how is the featherbed. A lot more simple than we think. It'll figure itself out as you go forward, but you need to first commit to your dream. Start with your dream. Affirm the dream. In fact, I'm going to show you right now how the how figures itself out. Let's go to specifics. You already have the answers. Maybe you don't think you have the answers, but you do. I talk about this in my video on stream of conscious writing, and the idea is that you have answers within. Sometimes you just got to force them out. You may not have all the information, but you have all the answers. Your internal guide will bring you the information that you need to get to where you want, or rather, it'll draw the information to you. If you look for opportunity, you'll find it. If you don't, you won't. If you open your eyes, it's there. If they're closed, it's not there. To show you that you have more answers than you think, sit down for 15 minutes and write down a list of things that you can do to chase your dreams. I promise you know more than you think. Start writing a song, learn how to produce, write a book, share your work, make a website, a portfolio. These are just ideas, but make a list that's specific to your dream. Go actually do this. Sit down for 15 minutes and just write down as much as you can. I promise there's incredible things within you that you can unlock. There's so many things. And going on the topic of writing, this is something that you have to do. I know some of you do, but many of you also don't. And it's journaling. And everything that journaling can do for you in chasing your dreams. If you feel like you can't structure your days, you have a lot to manage, no way or time to access your feelings or your answers, you have to start journaling. I recommend you watch this video that I made that goes more in depth on some ways, but here are some key principles on journaling. Like I said before, you have answers within you that you can access through stream of conscious writing. So journal about your dreams. Reflect on your why. Journal about different ways that you can chase your dreams. Get closer to your own ideas, your own creativity, your own journey. Something else that's very powerful about journaling is using it to improve your productivity and performance on chasing your dreams. Remember, massive action, consistent action. These things need to be maintained. For me, journaling completely revolutionized the way that I look at my habits and my behaviors and the way that I can actually change them. When I journal before bed, I review the day, I reflect on anything that either helped or hindered my progress on my dreams, and I continue the things that worked and recognize the things that hurt. I would recognize a bad habit throughout my journal entries that I would do throughout the day, and then I would write that down in a sticky note, hang it up on my desk so that I would be reminded of that habit, sometimes even in the act of doing it. Journal in the morning. Set your goals for the day that align with your dreams. Let journaling keep you on track with your mission, your why, and your actions. Lastly, journal to monitor your stress and your feelings. Our dreams bring a lot of work with them, so you have to find ways to release stress, maintain inner stillness. So write down your feelings, zoom out, find clarity, and center yourself. Process the journey. Write about moments of magic, of memories that you're making along the way. You have to open your eyes to the beauty. In fact, it's one of your superpowers as you chase your dreams. Visualization and inspiration. Get obsessed. Now, it can be an issue if you're just daydreaming about your dream without actually taking action, but the daydreaming itself is not the issue. That's actually very helpful. You need the magic. You need the inspiration. One of your problems may be that it feels like too much work. You don't want the stress and everything that comes with having to work on your dreams. So if you only find the problems in the work, then find the fun. Choose to focus on the fun. Remember that this is the dream. You want this. Look at the magic of it so that it doesn't feel like work. You need to get obsessed. Train your body, your mind, your spirit to be all about your dream. Now keep things in balance. You obviously don't just want to be a workaholic where you just neglect everything else. Journaling can help you keep balance, but find the magic. Get excited and have fun. This is a mood board that I made to get me inspired and help me stay motivated with my future script. Good Will Hunting, Matt Damon, and there's some Tarantino as well. And another vision board that I made for my goals. Hello. So just hang up inspirational images around your studio space, wherever you do your creative work. For me, it's at my desk. Decorate your space. You don't need to wait to get excited and happy about your dreams. Tony Robbins actually reminds again and again that we don't have to do this, we get to do this. It's a very profound shift in thinking. And that brings me to my final principle, which is gratitude. Sustain the magic. I said before that one of your problems might be that it feels too much like work, or you depend too much on the dream, the end goal. You feel like nothing without it. And that's not good. You can't have those types of attachments to the dream. Part of the beauty of the dance of chasing your dreams is that balance between intention and attachment. It's finding a way to have that full force drive to chase those dreams without actually having an unhealthy, toxic attachment to it. And you know that's the case when you feel like you can't be satisfied or happy or at peace unless you reach the end goal. But you have to cherish right now where you are just as much as where you will be in the future. For example, in my case, I'm the president of the film club at my college, and we do a lot of short film productions throughout the year. And for me, I've gotten so close with the people in the community, developed so many different friendships, relationships, incredible experiences, memories, and I really can't say that my memories, my future memories on future bigger film sets will be any better than the ones right now, at least in regards to what I feel is the most important part of all of this, which is experience. You have to look at the magic of your experience right now. If you don't find a way to be happy and at peace without the end goal, then you won't be once you have it. I mean, maybe you will temporarily, but it won't be real or deep or true. Enjoy the process, the journey. Be grateful that you actually get to chase your dreams. Be grateful for the resources that you do have. Remember, you get to do this. These are the good old days. You're building your body of work. This is the start of your career. You don't get another beginning. You don't get another first song or first music video or first book or first this or first film. You don't get another one of those. So cherish them as they're here. This is a long journey ahead, and I promise that as you go through it, even though, I'm 21, I haven't lived through all my life, I haven't gone through the whole journey itself, but I do know and I do feel inside that no matter what, even when you get to the end, you realize that it really was about those, as cliche as it is, from all the films and everything else you read, posts on Instagram and stuff like that. It is true. The real magic is in the moment. It's something that you didn't realize that was around you this whole time, which is, like I said before, experience. So unless we open ourselves to experience right now, we're not going to be fully open for it when it does come in the future. So it's a long journey ahead, and I want to finish with this. No one is going to chase your dream for you. No one's going to do these things for you. No one is waking up and thinking of these things. Yes, there are other people to help, but like I said before, us as artists, as dreamers, we have to do the groundwork. We have to take the responsibility, and only you hold that responsibility to make those dreams happen. And that can sound scary, but it's also incredible. You get to decide, not someone else. So what's your decision? What are you going to do when you wake up? How are you going to spend your day? Maybe this video helps you, but what are you going to do after? What are you going to do in the next week? Next month? What do you want to accomplish by the end of the year? What's stopping you from making a plan right now? What's stopping you from doing the activity that I told you about before? The list for 15 minutes. Just sit down for 15 minutes and make a list of as many things as you can think of to help you reach those dreams. And that can include anything. That could include working out so you can take care of your physical body, so that your physical body takes care of the work that your soul has to do. It can do anything, but just write down a list. And maybe right now is bad time, and maybe you're watching this at work or something, but set an alarm for tonight. Set an alarm for tomorrow. It'll be worth the time that you take out. And if you don't have the time, if you don't have it, then make the time. If there's anything that I want you to take away from this video, it's that your dreams are achievable, but it's up to you. It's not external, it's up to you. It's up to you when you want to start. Just keep that in mind. Do you want to start next week or tomorrow? Okay, fine. But just remember that, actually this is something that Tony Robbins says, there's no better time than right now. Keep this in mind. When do you want to start? I hope the answer is right now. And if it is, incredible. Subscribe for more videos like these to help you on your journey. My biggest hope is that anything that I say, even if it's just 1 second, 1 line, 1 word from any of these videos, helps you in some way on your journey, on your artist's journey, on your journey to chase your dreams. These are things that have worked for me, things that have resonated with me, and I'm here to share it with you. So I hope this video helps, but like I just said, it doesn't really matter. It matters what you do after, how you decide to use it. It's a long journey ahead, but we got this. We got it. Hope you guys take care. Go write, go journal, go work on your creativity, go do something nice and fun for yourself today. Go chase those dreams. Peace out.